Dave. This is your first time to my channel. Welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Yeah, I am so stoked. See what's around me? Woo. There is some 1/6 scale greatness here. Yes. I'm beside myself. I had gone away for the holidays. Had to take care of some business while I was gone. And I came back to a collection to be unboxed that I could not believe. And that's part of what I'm going to show you today, because I am floored. So get ready, my friends, get ready. Hey everyone, this is PX Mr. Collector. Welcome. Yeah, so I don't even know where to start. I mean, yeah, there's some really cool stuff. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so how about we start off with a little Star Wars? Yeah, Sideshow Collectibles came out with Scum and Villainy. The collection is awesome, and I believe I have all the figures waiting for the last one to arrive. But Bib Fortuna was waiting for me. And I saw the artwork on the box, and I was like, oh, he looks pretty cool. But then when I unboxed him, he's even cooler. Yeah, so there is the entire collection. And I gotta say, together they look awesome. Right? Yeah. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, yeah. He's pretty cool. So, love how that wraps all the way around. It's so good. Yeah, his suit, his outfit is awesome. His couple of the hand sculpts, they're really cool. I love his nails, they're awesome. Yeah, his face sculpt is on point. Yeah, I mean, his boots. Yeah, I mean, look at that outfit. That's awesome. And then those hands, those hands are good. Hey. Yeah, really am stoked about having him. That's exciting. All right, so let's set him down. Ooh, who else are we gonna talk about? About from Hot Toys, Clone Commando Gregor. This figure is cool. I mean, the pattern on his suit is really awesome and really different for a trooper. So I am stoked about this, and when I unbox them, yeah, even more so. So, check them out. Yeah, and like I said, when I unboxed him, I was like, oh yeah, he is cool looking. Look at him. Yeah, he's like, shh. That is great. See that pattern? They're awesome. They're so good. It is. Right, backpack, magnetic, bam. Right. The helmet is pretty cool. Great articulation. Yeah. Clone Commander Gregor. Yeah, and in the display case, he's gonna look great. Yeah. That's exciting. Okay. From Iron Man 2. Black Widow. The artisan figure. Oh yeah. At first I thought it was like, oh, it's part of the Avengers, and I was like, oh, now I'm gonna have to rearrange. And then I was like, wait a minute, she's from Iron Man 2, and I have a perfect spot for her. So I'm really, really stoked about that. And then when I realized that it was Iron Man 2, the hair color made sense. So as far as the box goes, there isn't much to it. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Right, 2 boxes inside. Right, she comes with some hand scopes. Very few accessories. I wanted to keep her simple. The base is interesting. Her shoes, I guess, are magnetic, and so therefore that's how they attach to the base. However, not the strongest magnet. So keep that in mind, that if you don't balance her all right, she's gonna beep, meow. So here's the base. Right, pretty cool, pretty simple, like that. I like the gloss on it. There it is. And then, yeah, her hair is pretty cool. I know some people think it's too dark, but I think if I remember part of the movie, that's the way it was, and with one of the wigs that she wore. Right? The bodysuit, awesome, sexy. And then, right? Yeah, she was pretty cool. And like I said, she then attaches to the base. Right? Sweet, sweet. Yeah, so this may be, as far as I would figure, probably the last Black Widow that I need in my collection. Oh, but you never know. All right, so that was exciting. Okay. Oh, we gotta do it. Okay. From InArt in the Harry Potter collection, which I thought that for sure I was done with it. I was like, oh, maybe it's time to put it away. But then I haven't, because there are some really cool figures. Right? And then I see this and I'm like, oh, he looks pretty cool. Because the one that I have of this figure is on the let's click on the cheaper scale, I would say, right? Not as refined as, I believe it was Star Ace that did them. Don't quote me on that. But InArts has done some figures, and when I saw this one, I was like, yeah, he's pretty sweet. And I'm talking about Severus Snape. Oh, did I say Snape? Snape! Yeah, Snape is awesome. Awesome. This figure, I gotta say, the quality, sweet. The accessories, the amount of accessories it came with, wow. Wow, yeah, and as it should for the price that you pay. But I was really surprised. Yeah, I kept pulling out one little bag after the other. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And so is the box that it came with. Yeah, very interesting character, played by Alan Rickman. Right? So good, so good. He was, I would say, the protector in the dark. Just right. What do you say? Yeah, and love the magnetic box. I wish they would have included some real cool artwork inside the sleeve. That would have really been a nice touch. Even, for example, like if there was a diorama, right? That would have missed opportunity. Yeah, that would have been cool. Right? Anyway, still love the sturdiness of this box. This is good stuff. Good stuff. Right, so before I show you the man, let me show you all the stuff that he came with. Right. Oh, and by the way, did I tell you that of this entire 1/6 scale figures, there are 10. Woo! 10. So let's move on to the accessories. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pull you closer. Come to me. Oh, wow. All right. So my man comes with quite a few different hand sculpts. Yeah, to hold the wand, to hold things, he points, yeah. Good stuff. Then he comes with six of these bottles that are potions. Yeah, 6 of these. Right? Different size. Right? Pretty cool. And then there's a smaller one that's floating around somewhere. Then these are cool, and these actually come out individually. Oh, I love that. Right? His samples. This is cool. Right? Then potion making. Advanced potion making. The book. Right? And I believe there's writing in it. I just don't want to open it because I want to keep it in its purest form. Right? So, and these are cool. I can't really quite make out what they say, but there is writing on each one of the labels. And see, that's pretty cool, right? See? And then so when I started seeing all of these accessories, I was like, oh man, I need to get a table. So the wand, nice, right? And sure enough, it comes with the table. This is great. And I also love that it's not a huge table. So yay on that. Right? So that is cool. Let's see, where can I put this? And then finally, a cauldron. Oh, this is so good. Right? Yeah, perfect touch. Love, 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 love that. Right, so that's exciting. I know, right? But I'm saying so many accessories. I so freaking love it. And then the man himself on a really cool base. With rooted hair. This actually comes off. Ooh, haha. Right? I mean, that is some nice tailoring. Look at that. And then his pants and shoes. Right? Easy, great, nice weight to it, so it stays on nicely. Right? Yeah. Whew. So happy to have him. Yeah, this is so exciting. All right. I am going to put that right here. Perfect. See this guy? So interesting how they come up with this whole concept. And I was like, oh, how do I incorporate all of it and have it make sense? And this is what I came up with. And I'm talking about The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. Yeah. Right? So I was not expecting this freaking ass huge box. It's so good. Look at that. It's some great artwork. Right? Yeah. Sweet. So love that. And then in the back is all the credits. Nice. Yeah, this was so good. So, of course, I had to pull him out and have to figure out exactly where he goes. And I think I did, because I have, my Spider-Man shrine. And this guy, oh my God. Let's see if I can move him without anything falling. First of all, check out the height. Look at him. With the camera, came with some really cool accessories. Right, this tower is awesome. Oh, look at that. Right, comes with the skateboard, the mask, a different head sculpt with the mask on. Right. I mean, look at that, look at that. I mean, that's some great height to this base. See? freaking love this. Ah, so good. And you can see in the back how it comes with a backpack. Yeah, I couldn't resist it. I was like, wow, that is exciting. There we go. Woo-hoo. Wow, so good. And then another surprise, it came with also a lot of accessories, and I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I think she looks amazing. I'm talking about the artwork on this box, so good. Right? So when I unboxed her, I just could not believe all the accessories that it came with and how cool each one is. So let me share with you what this is about. All right, so it comes with the Society Journal, right? Lots of writing in it, pretty cool. Comes with a lot of hand sculpts, including the snapping fingers. Yeah, like so many cool hand sculpts. Then it came with a device, a monitor device tracker. That I really like. Then it comes with a crystal ball and a carrying case. The crystal ball does come out and it's on a nice base as well. Okay. Sweet, fits in that perfectly. Nice touch. Then there was this thing here, and it's also magnetic, and I have no idea what it is, so if it fell out of something, but yeah, and it does have a magnet. I don't know if it's part of the base. I have no idea. I couldn't see it in any photos, and there was no description of it, so mystery. Then, as if that wasn't enough, they throw in a chair, cool chair too. Okay. With her cello. And her bow. Okay, all in black, of course. Nice. Wow. I know. See what I'm saying? So many cool accessories. But that's not enough. She also comes with Thing. And Thing comes in 3 different forms. He comes in the Thing stand where he crawls around. A thumbs up. And so the base of this is really cool. Her outfit is awesome. Her shoes, her expression, her face sculpt, the really cool umbrella. Oh, look at that. There's thing on her shoulder. There's a magnet on her shoulder, and that's how thing connects to her. And then here's the other thing. There's a cross. The umbrella is awesome. Love that. Yeah, her uniform, so good. Yeah, the sculpted hair. And they have Wednesday Addams. Yeah. Awesome. Wow. That's great. All right. This guy here. Consume. Money is your God. Consume. Submit. They live. Wow, yeah. John Carpenter's They Live. This is so awesome. Check out the sleeve. Okay, so you can see. That's cool, right? Conform. Ooh, this is great. Wow. So good. Right? The sleeve comes off. And then it's like an old movie. Right? Like an old cassette. That's awesome. Had to pull the figure out. Yeah, he is pretty cool. As you can see in the photo, he's in my display case already. Had to put him in with the dudes. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm really happy with him. Yeah, I like his outfit is awesome. His accessories are really cool. Really great weaponry. Nice. Yeah. Looks better with the glasses on. I think his head face sculpt is but with the glasses on. Nice. Right, so yeah, was not expecting to add this to my collection. I saw him on the site and I was like, oh, he's different. He's different. I'm glad that I got him because he is different. Yeah, and I think I had to check out the movie. It's an old movie, so I can't remember much of it. So I had to refresh my mind, memory. Anyway. Ooh, what else? What else, my friends? Oh, still talking about Star Wars. Yeah, General Grievous. Got him by Sideshow. And I wasn't the only one who felt that the figure sucked. It sucked. It didn't hold, it didn't stand well. It fell easily, it was really fragile. I broke a piece just because it fell from a certain height, and that was a lesson learned. But I came with another piece that I was able to replace, and he's fine. But then, sure enough, Hot Toys came up with a version that was also die-cast, and I couldn't pass that up. I could not pass that up, and I'm glad that I didn't, because he really is cool looking. Yeah, he's a big difference. So, right? Yeah, nice scale. The one thing that I like about this one also that was really cool is that it comes with a different face sculpt. So that, like he has like a battle face, and I love that option. So that's really cool. And if you want to, if you have them both and you want to set them side by side, that's one way of displaying them and making them look different to the other. Right? So happy that I got them. Onto the 2 sections. Lots of parts to them. Yeah. Let me show you. See that? Yeah, and then this is the second face sculpt. Right, you can see, I mean, look at that. Right, and this is the first layer. There's another base and more parts underneath this in here. So oh yeah, so and also underneath their instructions is an amazing cloak. Right, this cape, and then here is the base with more accessories. Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, so exciting. Yeah. This is great. Wow. All right. Woo-hoo! I told you. Oh, I've lost count. I don't even know what figure this is. Woo. But we got some more stuff. We got some more really cool stuff. All right, so we put them up here. Okay. The next guy that I'm going to show you. So exciting. So freaking exciting. And for the size of the box, I was surprised everything that came out of the box. And I am talking about T2. That's right. From Terminator 2, Judgment Day, T1000. I have the perfect spot for him right next to my RoboCop. Yeah, they're going to look really good side by side. Yeah, this guy also came with some really cool accessories. So one of the things that I did, I changed the head sculpt to the, as you will see, but he came up with this head sculpt on, which actually, they did a really good job with it. Right. Then I love that they included the sunglasses, right? Because that right there is the look that we know. Oh yeah. That's it. And then with the helmet. And the helmet does go on his head. It comes apart, snaps on. Nice. Love that. Right? Yeah, he came with quite a few accessories. Some accessories that I was like, wow. I wasn't sure how necessary it was to have 3 pairs of pants. 3 pairs of shoes, right? The 2 I couldn't understand, but the third I was like, oh. So, comes with all of that. Yeah, he comes with a lot of different hand sculpts and some really interesting hand sculpts that you will see, such as that. Because remember, he turns into a droid. Okay, different hooks. Woo. Right. Oh, yes. Nice. Came with a extra pair of pants, and Velcro. Then comes with his police jacket. Nice. Zipper works, right? Yeah, nice, and it's nicely lined too. Okay. Pair of socks. Then came with a pair of really nice, shiny, brand new dress boots. Okay. A nice pair of dress shoes. I mean, a lot of different hand sculpts, like a lot. Okay. And then he came with some bullet holes that I believe I finally looked it up and I realized how you use them, and I think that's quite genius of them. So let's see what this is. So what I was doing is I found out that the bullet holes are actually magnetic, and that's how they attach to his body, which I think is really awesome. And the stand, the base that he comes with, nice, really cool. Yeah, the whole setup is awesome. So check it out. Oh. Wow. See why I had to change the head sculpt? Look at that. There's no way I could not use this. Right? You see, look at the base. Nice, and it has some chains. Sweet. And then this is the other set of boots, like these other ones where he's turning. Right? The same thing with his hand. Right? You see his finger. Right? Halter belt. The belt with handcuff, flashlight, gun, another gun. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, and I believe that there's an interesting way of going in to change the direction of the eyeball, which is interesting. And I don't know if you guys have seen that now coming up with these other ways of doing eyes instead of going inside and moving those each one individually. They are eliminating that, and in some figures, not all figures, and you use a wand. Where the eyes are magnetic, and that's how you move the direction of the eyes, which is pretty awesome, right? So I saw them do it, and I was like, oh, if that works, that's sweet. Right? So hopefully it's as simple as it sounds. And so I know. You can see what I'm saying right next to RoboCop. Woo, nice. Yeah. And of course I'm waiting for Terminator to get here. Arnold. Nice. Woo. I know. You see what I told you? Lots of good stuff, and I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. And I haven't, except for the last one. Yeah, the last one. I was surprised how quickly it got here, to be honest with you. Yeah. It's right here. That's right, Superman. Yeah. And Crypto. Woo-wee. Saw the movie twice. Went to the theater, saw it. Didn't love it. And I was on the plane and I was like, oh, I'll watch it again. Maybe liked it a little bit more. So glad I got the figure. Yeah. The figure is awesome. I actually like his suit more on the figure than I did in the movie. Yeah. He looks pretty awesome, and I love the versatility of the figure and the base. And this base is interesting. So there is the pole stand, right? The waist hugger. But then there's also an attachment that you add to the base where it gives him some height and it's magnetic. And the magnet of this thing is so strong that when you put his body on it, it's good. Not like Black Widow. This is like, bam. Right? So let's start out with Crypto. Now Crypto, flight, pose, really cool. I like the cape, the wire in it. Nice. I wish that his eyes would light up. Right? That would have been cool. And then I wish that he was also articulated. Right? So he is in flight position. So cute. Yeah, they totally nailed his essence. Right? Got his ass on the back of his cape. Right? Sweet. Does his head turn? Nope. See, that would have been cool too. Right? Because he's like, what? So, like that. And then, check this out. And once again, I believe that if this base was lit up, oh, how cool would that be? Look at this base. Ooh, that is nice. And then the man himself descending from the sky. Whoa, it's the stud. Yeah, look at him. I see what I'm saying? The suit is sweet. Love that. Yeah, this is so good. And there are quite a few different ways that you could pose them. Yeah, love the wire and the cape. Yeah, he is awesome. I've had his eyes looking down at crypto because, as you know, that dog's up to no good. Right? Yeah. So freaking stoked about having Superman in my collection. Yeah. Oh, so my friends. Woo, I don't know what else to tell you, but ooh wee. Ho ho ho. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I look forward to showing you more and more fun stuff. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm looking around and I'm like, wow, I see some Hot Toys Iron Man over there. Yeah, I didn't include them in this collection because that's a whole different section over there. And I'm talking about Silver Surfer, Iron Man, some X-Men going on there. And then over there, I see there's some Barbie, some vintage Ken. Yeah. And then I believe that's Wicked over there. Oh, so cool. G.I. Joe. Right? Oh, Integrity Toys. He-Man. Oh, the Fright Zone. That came in. Ooh, it's Wicked. Oh, wait a minute. Gem. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be a happy new year. All right, my friends, please take care of yourself. Until next time, talk to you then. See ya.